I mean, that $69. That looks pretty good.
Oh, what are those? What are those? What are those? Go down. The stripes. You see them.
Oh, yeah.
Cross-dresser, it says right on it.
Joe, you want a pair of $400?
That's what you get. What you pay for.
Click one of the other pictures. Go
that's
through.
going to be on my my headstone. That's what I need.
Oh my God. Z cups. Welcome to Out and About, everyone. It's Friday, October 19th. We are about 10 days away from the spookiness of all spookiness, Halloween. Nana is drinking a coffee. She's in a one-bite pizza hat. And I am in a Nana Trish shirt. And Vinny has cool guy pants on. I just kind of want to paint a picture for everyone listening on their commute right now.
Yeah, I am drinking coffee. I have a busy week, and I need a little pick-me-up. Tea's not going to cut it this morning, Mama.
Are you on tea though? Like actual tea? I'm putting my computer right. I never
take
look
pills.
at this thing.
I take
uppers?
No, I'm on a new form of tea that makes my testicles create its own tea.
Ooh.
Within
Now she's naturally producing.
Yeah, so she will create her own tea, her little tea farm down there.
Do your balls drop?
I don't look down there.
You don't ever?
No. It's like a melted candle.
It's
disgusting.
Stop. That's fucking a wild way to describe your dick and balls. A melted candle?
Well, after being tucked up in a girdle and control top
know.
pantyhose for months at a time.
Well, years even. Some would say decades.
I'm actually doing
describing your dick as a melted candle.
Well, I don't think welcome to being 50 years old. Okay.
I don't think it's
can't be spring
candle.
Chickens forever.
I would describe my dick as a number 2 pencil.
Yeah, that's
a bird in a nest. A dormant probably is first and foremost. I've been celibate for a long time now. Okay, here we go.
We're gonna cut it so it's quicker.
Live notes.
You'll get there.
New segment. Live notes. Is that a new segment? Live notes.
Okay. Evidence from a crime scene.
Nice. Evidence from what would my crime be? Murdering the pussy?
Could be.
Ain't happening
in some cultures. But yeah, I have a busy week. I can't go home and go to bed because I have to make the bed.
Right.
I have to.
That's my favorite when we take a meeting at like noon and Nana just cozies up to the Zoom in like a robe and a coffee.
Mm-hmm. I can't go to bed because I have things to do.
Literally name one.
I have some work to do. I have some content creation I have to do. Homemaking, cooking, creating content. I have an event tonight.
Ooh, what event? Talk about it.
It's my friend's.
It's Jockstrap Night at the Eagle.
That's what it is. No, it's an event for my friend's new fashion line. So we're just going to go and, celebrate.
Cool.
Put on a look.
You're talking about Remy Bader.
Yeah.
Very nice. She has a new fashion line launching. Very, very cool.
Sam's Club.
Very cool. That's incredible.
I know.
To get that. That's getting a big box store. That's like what they go for on Shark Tank. Whenever someone comes in, they're like, we have a deal with Walmart. We have a deal with Sam's Club.
That's more lucrative than because there's more people that can afford a $30 skirt than a $300,000 skirt from like Versace or Gucci or whatever. Yeah. So they're selling much more. That's the way they do it.
I'm happy for her. I also think that like big box store. I forget how like relevant big box stores are. And we did Surviving Barstool and we were driving across the country in the
we
RV.
live in a major city, and the ones that are here are fucking suck. Like the Targets here aren't real Targets.
They're putting a Target on 23rd and 8th. Do you see that?
Fuck off. I don't want to see it. It's gonna be it's a Target drive-through. It's like they have like one fucking item, and it's like always it's like don't do it or do it like
do it
good or do it right. Like I'm sorry. Do it right or don't do it at all, because it's like no one wants to drive through. The whole thing about going to Target is tons of options and like a big fucking every big, experience.
It's actually, I don't think it is big. It's like what, maybe half a block.
I'm just saying most of the ones in the city suck. The only good one is in Harlem, and I think it got closed down for fighting or for like stealing.
On 125th and Lex on the east side of the street.
No. It's on 117th in the Costco shopping center.
Oh.
Everything in the city sucks. It's the city's fault.
It attracts homeless, like unhoused, whatever. Like that's literally if you go to fucking Target, that's where like they'll hang out. Any big box store, Target, fucking CVS.
I thought it was Penn Station.
Penn Station, the Port Authority.
Port Authority's worse than Penn Station. Port Authority.
And then even
Port Authority's the worst place on earth.
They're trying to even make Trader Joe's mini like fast food. I mean, fast service Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's are fucking tiny enough that we don't need a mini version of it, so that it's even more packed and like.
That's half the reason I don't go is because, like, if you don't live in, I guess, New York or other major cities and you bitch about grocery shopping, stop right now. You've never been in a 3-floor Trader Joe's at rush hour in Manhattan trying to get some frozen gnocchi. Like, that is hell on earth.
When I lived in Murray Chill, the Trader Joe's there, the line would be down the block.
It's insane to get in.
I used to live across the street from that in the Windsor Court.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If you know, you know.
That's why you should be delivering, not cooking. Delivering, not cooking.
But yeah, like, and I even think that
Black trans lives do matter.
I do.
Okay. Oh, no, Nana's got a hairball.
I think that the store. I was gonna get at. What were we talking about? The stores, grocery stores.
Darling, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do we mix up pills last night? Is there a fog over There's a cloudy fog over Nana's.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Face. She's
thinking
struggling to make sentences right now.
I do had a stroke mid show.
Who was telling me that yesterday? Someone had a stroke.
It's good
In
content.
the middle of golf. Do you smell burnt toast? That's a sign of a stroke.
No.
It's the warning signs are face. Hold your hands out like this. Your arms are going. They're even. They're parallel. Do you smell toast?
I smell.
Can you smile? Let me say. He smiles like this.
I don't feel like I'm having a stroke. I haven't taken my pills yet because I was rushed out of the house. I woke up. I had trouble getting out of the house.
Ugh.
I have new bedding. Oh, that's what I was upset about.
Oh God.
You want to hear what's happened?
Talk about it.
Just guess.
Buckle in.
Just
Let me guess.
what happened to me.
Give me 3 words that I can associate, and I will make a guess of exactly what happened. Product, story, and color.
Toast,
Okay.
throw,
Yep.
and
A grievance.
pillow.
Okay, you ordered a pillow. It came in the wrong color, and now you're upset about it.
No.
Throw pillow is fraying.
No.
Great.
I really have to.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if it was fraying or not.
It never came.
Back ordered till November.
November?
November 14th.
Ugh.
And I even went, the one I really wanted was the back order till December 15th. So I went against my desires.
Your gut.
To get I was going to get the toast, and that was till December. So I can't do it. So I went with the mist. I went with the mink.
I have a question.
I went with mink, which is with my sand and stone color palette I'm creating. And
Well, you have that. Where do you get pillows? Just Amazon?
these were $300 floor pillows.
But floor pillows?
Throw pillows. They're 16 by 26 lumbar throw pillows.
Lumbar.
They're decorative pillows for this.
Your
for the
couch
bed.
has enough lumbar.
No, this is for the bed.
Oh. Where do you put... If you're done with the pillow, do you throw it out?
What do you mean?
Like, you're going to run out of room for pillows eventually.
No, I vacuum seal them and I put them in storage.
Ah.
So when I have my house,
Yes.
when I have my house, I'm going to have
prepared.
multiple bedrooms. I'm not going to buy all the beautiful things. I'll put those in the guest bedrooms and the, Wiggles bedroom and things like that.
Put them in the helps quarters. How
Yeah.
about that?
And then in the guest house, I'll have room in the guest house for that.
Very good.
You know why?
Why?
Because I manifested it.
You did manifest it, babe.
Should we do a chant?
Yeah, I'd love one. Vinny, can we dim the lights?
I'm attracting abundance into my life. I make more money than I can physically spend in a lifetime. I accept
Christ as my Lord
unlimited.
and Savior.
I'm manifesting and accepting unlimited wealth, unlimited health, unlimited happiness. My pillows will surprise me and come before November 14th.
Maybe not.
And I'm speaking to your Rejuvenation's website.
Yes.
And I will.
She will. Now she will.
Now she will. Also, will you get a...
Thank you, Vinny. That
Thank
was
you.
Beautiful.
I'm going to...
I'm manifesting the... I can't say that. That's a really nasty thing to say, but I will.
Wait, what was that? Robert Durst. Are you dressing up as the deaf elderly woman and gonna kill your next door neighbor like she did?
Like Robert Durst?
Remember Robert Durst dressed
Yeah.
as the elderly woman, then killed his next door neighbor?
Well, I did have a
Jerome Black, or what's his name?
I know exactly.
Morris Black.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I did have a fucking... I don't know if I told you guys this the other day. Neighbor upstairs, everyone knows the story, stomps around like crazy. It's an old building, over 100 years old. There's no subfloor, the whole thing. She started stomping again.
Was she getting for a step show?
It sounded like she was
Do you know what a step show is?
No.
Can you Google step show?
I thought she was auditioning for Riverdance, the way this bitch was fucking stomping around up there.
Play it.
Oh, yes, yes. I already know what this is from the thumbnail.
Wait, can I watch it though?
That's literally her.
I was never invited to the step show, and I'm talking to you. You girl, the girls know who you are from Union High School.
You had a step team at Union High?
Yeah,
it was the 90s. Thank you, Vinny. Yeah. So, anyways, I thought she was auditioning for Riverdance, and I gave it like a week and a half. I was like, okay, maybe she's home more. She's getting back into her space. Whatever. It got so bad. I can no longer bang on like the window.
Do you want a broom?
I can't like bang on the window to like let her know. And I'd be like, boom, boom, boom. So I wrote her the note.
Why don't you just go upstairs and knock on the door?
I'm afraid of her.
So why don't you bang on the ceiling with a broom?
I do. But it doesn't do anything. Like, I don't know if she hears me.
How old is she again?
The thing is, it's like the phrase, you catch more bees with honey than you do vinegar. This woman is in her probably early 60s. I can't go up there being the size of man that I am and fucking knock on her door and be like, hey, like you just can't do that. So the first time I wrote her a nice note and I was like, hey, I'm your neighbor downstairs. I'm not trying to, be a dick or whatever. I just want to let you know, these floors are very thin. I can hear a lot that's going on. If there's anything I can do to help you, I help provide a solution. Please let me know. I was like, I'll buy you a
Does she know who you are?
Yeah. Like not like from this, obviously.
No, I didn't mean that. I mean, if she sees
myself.
you,
yeah.
She knows you're the one that lives downstairs from her.
Yeah. And I like introduced myself and I was nice. I was like, let me know. Like I can buy you, like a rug pad, anything. Obviously, I was never going to do that. She did it. It helped for a long time. It helped for probably 5 or 6 months.
But could that be perceived as shade?
No. I was very genuine. And the next day she came down and was like talking. We like talked about it. It was great. Anyway, fast forward to last night, 2 nights ago, I write her a note and the note says, it says, dear neighbor, just letting you know, these floors are all capitals, still extremely thin, period. It's every time you walk across.
They didn't put a subfloor since the last time?
No. Anytime. Yeah, no, they didn't. I'm this fucking dump. I go, every time you walk across your floor, it's your apartment. It sounds like bombs are going off in mine. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Your friend.
Can you record it for me so I can see if you're being dramatic or not?
Joey, it was so scary because there's only 2 units on the second floor. And I was like, do I put this up for content? And I was like, God forbid she sees me. And I'm like,
you don't say just her. But no, but you're not gonna. But if you're in your apartment, can you hear it from in your? You obviously hear it in your apartment, but will a phone pick it up?
I'm afraid maybe.
So it can't be that loud then if you can't hear it from a cell phone.
No, the thing is, it's like bass. It's like boom, boom, boom. Like you can feel it. But anyways, I taped that on her door. No, she's not portly. She's husky. I tape it on her door, and then I see.
Is this the note you wrote?
This is the note that she wrote back to me.
She has a printer.
That was the most shocking thing of this all.
Oh my God.
She sat there and was like...
I had a printer during the pandemic.
Oh, that is such a pandemic person.
I needed it because I had to bring the proof of it every time. Anytime I had to go COVID test, I had to bring my results back on the paper and give it to them.
That's when Nana was grinding out looks for union shows during COVID. So she writes back to me. This is terrifying. Tell me what you think about the tone.
Do you want me to read it? Or you're afraid I'll stutter?
I'll read it. I'll read it. It's okay.
We'll never get through it. We'll go into overtime. We'll go into OT.
Okay, here's what she wrote. The tone changes 3 different times. Hi, Patrick. I was very unhappy to get your note today and to hear your characterization of my walking across the floor as, quote, bombs going off. I greatly empathize as I told you that day in person. I hear my fair share of noise from above as well. However, I have rugs in my apartment with rug pads, and I, all caps, rarely keep my shoes on inside and ask guests to do the same. I think she just doesn't physically know how to walk correctly because her heels are hitting the ground so hard it wakes me up. I swear I'm simply walking across my apartment with no shoes on. I'm not throwing loud or boisterous parties. I'm merely traversing the space. Also,
what does traversing mean?
Walking around. Also, you've been there for 25 years. Move out. Like, it's time to move on. It's time to continue your life. I truly believe this is the issue of the lack of a subfloor in the middle section of our apartments. I frequently hear 3B through the ceilings as well. There are also gaps around the heating pipe.
Not 3B.
where sounds travel, and since the building is more than 100 years old and floors creak and give, since the manner in which sound travels is clearly a structural issue, I am at a loss. Here's an idea.
That's a great worded letter.
Do whatever you have to do one time so you're not taking 25,000 trips across your apartment at 4 a.m. She's like running back. She's gaslighting me into thinking she's not running around her apartment. Though I have, quote, never been made aware of this issue in the past by the myriad of tenants who have lived below me over the years. Again, move. You've been there too long. I would do anything to relieve your discontent that's in my power. It's a good letter. Now I'm back on her side. Nevertheless, I think the sole solution is for the landlord to install a new or some kind of ceiling in your apartment, perhaps a layer of sheetrock. This is something they actually did in mine when the plaster ceiling cracked and came crashing down. If there's ever a sign you got to leave your apartment, it's when you've been there so long the ceiling is down. I recall it wasn't that big of a job and only took no more than a day or two. Best. Thoughts?
I think she's a very lovely
It's
poet.
a good note. It's a good note.
But honestly, there's nothing she can do.
I know. That's what I'm coming to.
So
I'm on her side, I think.
On her side.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
She's put it down. I think you're just being. Everyone. That's part of living in New York City in those old buildings. It's not just you. I think you're the problem, that you just can't you can't come to terms with that, the inconvenience of that. You figure you're spending all this money spending on this, having a apartment, you're living in a nice fancy area, and it's like I should be able to have peace and quiet, but that's not how it is in that.
But also,
situation.
I don't like. I've lived in multiple different apartments where there has been noise, and it's never been this fucking. It's like. Though the amount of walking, I should have a pitch counter for the amount of time she goes back and forth. It's truly bizarre and insane. And
it's
I'm trying
coexisting.
to be nice to her.
It's called coexisting.
I know, but it's like at 4:30 in the morning, you're doing laps in your apartment. Sit the fuck down and go to sleep, bitch. What are we doing?
It's her apartment. She could do whatever she's doing. She can walk around if she wants.
So that's why, like, I would stay in this apartment forever. So now it's like, do I call my landlord and I'm like, hey, give me a new ceiling? Like, what do I do?
No,
I think they'll say no.
They say no.
Especially if she's saying nobody else has ever complained before.
And then what they would have to, if you got one, then 3B would have to get a ceiling too.
Oh, and I just found
2B.
out they're renting out. They just rented out 3F fully renovated for $400 more a month than they're trying to rent mine out for.
3F?
3F.
Is it a better apartment?
It's bigger and it's renovated and they rented it and it's currently renting.
Is it above her?
For $200 less and they want to rent it, increase my rent. So I would be paying $500 more than a nicer apartment.
So why don't you just move to that one? It's above
they
her?
They rented it. Yeah, it's above her. Oh, it's above. Oh, if it was above her, I'd be two-stepping all night.
You start your own step show.
Yeah. I don't know. That's where I'm at. I think I'm going to stay. Shout out if they're watching the show. They're Barstool guys, people in my building. I just ruined all my leverage. Like, I would like to stay, but things need to be done in order for me to stay. Like, little fucking things.
It can't hurt to ask, like, them to do something about it.
And I think I have leverage, too, because I have the evidence that you rented the
evidence.
You rented the bigger. No, I have the evidence. You rented a bigger apartment for less. So how are you raising mine?
Well,
you're trying to raise.
I told you. Tell me you're not paying it. I've never paid. When they tell you that, you say that's they're just
You're trying to
get
raise
you.
my rent 8%.
You
say
say
no.
I'm not raising it.
I did. I said
I'm not paying that.
I wrote back and I was like, typically rent is raised 2 to 4% in this building. I was like, I can't pay this. I'd like to go month to month until December 15th so I can move somewhere else. I'll give you 30 days notice. Please let me know. And they just haven't written back. But I think they're going to come back and like, all right, we'll do it for an extra $50 a month. And I'll be like,
yeah, I agree with Joey. Every time they do that, I just say,
done it.
nah.
It's just bullshit.
Then,
For 20 years, I've done it every time.
They just want to see if you'll take it.
Is that not crazy though, to raise a rent like 8%?
That's the maximum they can do. That's why I put in mine. Mine only goes up a certain amount every year. Less than 3, I'll say that much.
I think they're going to come back and be fine. Also, I might just call them and be like,
yes,
the people and be like, hey, can I talk to you about rent for a second? Should I do it right now?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
The Barstool guys, they'd love to be on the show.
I don't know.
I also don't blame for staying in her apartment forever because she's probably paying literally fucking nothing for that place. She's probably paying like a quarter of what you pay.
Oh, max.
Yeah.
And also, like, the tenants talk. There are people who owe tens of thousands of dollars worth of back rent on your fucking apartment building, and you're
how
trying.
do you know?
We've told like we gossip. People know that like certain people don't pay rent, and so you're gonna come after me for an extra fucking $300 a month. It's insane.
They just can't kick them out.
Can't kick them out. Liberal, blue New York, squatter rules. Dante the Don would be sick.
Joe Biden's America.
Maybe I'll move in with you. Should we put up a flex wall?
No. We'll just get a bigger unit.
That would be funny.
We'll just get a bigger unit, Mama.
I put in a flex. Thing is, like the amount of money I would pay for a new place is.
Do you want to live on my
worth it.
manifestation guest house
Yes,
when it happens?
I'd love that. I live on your deck, on your little.
Do you see what Babe did?
porch?
He made a cute little deck. He's a wooden floor and a little couch. We get the lighting came yesterday.
She's a seamstress. How's your apartment, Vinny?
It's good. I'm like fully moved in now.
Oh,
For the
good.
most part. It's
That's
good.
nice, especially right before the holidays. You want to be cozy and warm in your space.
Yeah,
That's nice.
it's nice. It is nice. I'm happy with it.
Nice.
Um,
What are you doing this weekend?
oh, I'm going on a harvest day.
Ooh, fancy. You basic bitch.
Yeah. Babe planned a whole thing for his friends. There's 40 people going. He curated this whole day. It's a full field day. It's so exciting. There's a bus, like a big party bus coming, has like bathrooms and strip holes and bars and stuff. And then we're going up to this orchard upstate, and we're gonna do apple picking, pumpkin picking, a spooky hayride.
Oh, fun.
Have like lunch. They have like all food trucks and stuff. Have like lunch and drink ciders and do all fun stuff.
And you're coming back that night? Or are you staying
Yeah,
the night?
no, coming back that night. Yeah,
That's you just
on the
you gonna
bus.
turn up?
I might have a couple. If there's like a yummy hard cider, I do love a hard cider.
I do too.
They're delicious. And pro tip, if you want to make it even more fall-y, I'm telling you, this is my key cocktail of the season. It's right around the time you should start drinking it. You take a apple hard cider, and I like the what's the
Angry
one I
Orchard.
like? No. I like the other one that's less sweet. Can you Google it?
I'm so much taller.
Hard
when I sit
cider.
up straight.
So you mix hard cider, and you can do it by itself or over ice, and then you put a shot of cinnamon whiskey in it.
Ooh.
And it makes it like the most delicious like fall apple pie drink. You can do it over ice again or just by itself, and it's just like it's almost like getting a beer in a shot. It's essentially a fall Boilermaker.
That's more than a beer in a shot. Cider's got higher alcohol, doesn't it?
Maybe.
I like cider. The thing is, cider's very sugary. My diabetes acts up.
Well, that's why
my foot goes numb.
That's why you have to get one of the less sweet ones.
Low shug, low cal.
No, I would just be mindful. Mindful indulgence. You don't need to have 10 apple cider candle flavored drinks.
It's facts. That's facts. I'm not gonna have one in Vegas. I'm very excited to go to Vegas this weekend. Me and the Wonton Don, seeing the Eagles at the Sphere. We're going to professional bull riding. If you're in Vegas, come by, say hi. We're gonna be live streaming with
How are they going to find you at the professional bull riding?
commentators. We're gonna be in the booth, brother.
What does that mean?
Like we're commentating
On,
television.
I know, but like commenting on what's
bulls.
happening in the bulls.
Yes, yeah, like the bull ring.
And say he's like, how did you know? Do you know all the terminology?
No, I know nothing.
So then why did they hire you?
Because I'm a generational talent. I mean, hello. I mean, you're not gonna hire this. I mean, take a look in the mirror, babe.
And
you're looking at the reason they hired
You
me.
just have to read off like who's falling off the horse and who's not.
No, we're going there to do like social like content essentially for Barstool. So we're gonna like interview riders. We're gonna like make a vlog. We're gonna like see, we're gonna check out the shoots where the bulls are.
Is it
Have you ever
gonna?
been
Can
to
we
one?
watch it? Is it live?
Yes, I'm gonna find out. I'll be on social, probably on Out and About and my personal, and we'll send details of where to watch.
Yeah, where
it.
can we watch you doing the commenting?
Have you ever been to one?
No, bull riding.
It is so fun. It is so scary though. The bulls are fucking huge.
This isn't like with the bolero jackets and the red.
No, not like bull fighting. It's like professional bull riding. We went to one at MSG, and there were protesters out there who were throwing like fake blood at people as they walked in.
Because they were abusing the animals.
Yeah.
Well, they do. Yeah,
Allegedly.
Don't they like to get them pissed off? They like,
No,
like birds,
they don't.
you know?
They don't even cinch their nuts anymore.
Fucking.
Which is
libs.
fine. It's like they get mad enough. Is like before that, I guess they would, but I'm telling you, when we went back there in the shoot, like where they go out and like the little pen where they keep them, when they just turned to you and looked, it was like scary.
People who do those like the bull marching things where they could like get taken out in Spain or whatever the fuck that
Run
thing
of
is.
the bulls,
dude. You're
That's
a
what I mean.
lunatic.
Those outfits they sew those outfits on them. Do you ever see those bull riding out? Those
They're
bull,
very sexual.
They sew, and you can see every detail.
They should play.
What are they called?
Matador.
Can you Google Matador? Bulge?
Matador outfit. Matador bulge. It's probably in your bookmarks. Yeah, these queens.
You should dress like that. I'm sure Donnie already has the outfit.
Imagine that. Zoom in on his ass.
That is such a chic thing. Scarlet red with neon pink is so chic.
Look at that cake. Is this a gay profession?
I mean, I think it's just, what is it, Spanish?
Yeah, I feel like Spanish guys are kind of like.
Is this like Spain?
Yeah.
Or is this, where's bull riding? I mean, yeah.
It is a gay profession, I guess. But I'm excited. The bull riders, it's so funny. The bull riders are all, they're all like really small guys. So they're like jockeys essentially. So all these guys are like 5'6", 5'7". They're like tiny.
So that's preferred then. I would think being a heftier person would be preferred, so you can't be bucked off as easily.
they throw Nana and Trish on a bull. The thing's fucking knees give out.
And do the people get injured?
Oh yeah. I asked if we could go in the ring. They're like, absolutely not. I was like, why? They're like, because you could just get trampled to death. I was like, okay, that'll make sense.
Well, you'll just be safe in your little box.
Me and Donnie are renting a motorcycle and riding to the Hoover Dam.
One motorcycle?
He'll be on the back.
Really?
For part of a video. Yep. It's gonna be funny.
How exciting! What's the weather like? Is it cold out there yet?
I'm pissed because all week it's 90s and sunny, and then I get there and it's gonna be like 71 and sunny, like 69 and sunny.
You're not over summer already?
Not really. I don't think I'm ever over summer.
That's because you're born in you're always obsessed with the season that you're born in. It's always your favorite.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
When were you born, Vin?
Like, when's my birthday?
Yeah.
December 1st.
You're a winter guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Same. I like to be freezing cold. January 3rd.
January 3rd.
And you're the heat of summer.
I'm a fire sign.
Yeah. I hate the heat.
You don't take to it well.
I'm so excited. It's dropping down. I've been able to close my curtains, and I've been able to not sleep with the air on, obviously, but I still have 2 fans going at both
Dysons?
times.
Silent?
No, I fucking hate the Dysons. I've thrown 4 away already.
Why?
Because you can't repair them, and if you want, you can repair them, but it's like to repair them, it's because they go out, they stop blowing.
Oh.
And then you can't change a filter. It's not like a filter changer thing, and so you have to bring the only their service center is the only one. It's like all the way out somewhere in Bumblefuck, New Jersey. There's a store in the city, but they don't take in the repairs, and it's just like it's such a waste. It's the air flow on
They're
them
expensive
suck.
too.
Yeah, but they suck.
Well, you told me to get when you were talking about like vacuums, you're like, don't get the Dyson. You're like,
The Dyson sucks too. It breaks.
The vacuum that I got,
Shark is the only one.
That's the one. It's fucking great.
Shark Ninja. I'm Shark Ninja. Tried and true.
She's a shark queen. I do want to cook chicken with you at some point. You need to teach me how. A lot of people are commenting saying we need to have you show me how. Cook
chicken?
Yeah, how to, like from the show the other day. I was like, I don't like to cook.
I got a new grill pan.
Can you show me how?
Yeah.
Like just whenever. I'll come over and we'll just set up a little phone and we'll put it up. I need to learn. I have
some expired chicken breasts that we can use.
Yeah. Like Tiger King with the expired meat.
No, I'd love to do that.
That'd be fun.
Meal prep.
Yeah. And then
can we expense new Tupperware?
Oh God, here we go.
Didn't Tupperware go bankrupt?
I don't mean Tupperware. I mean like,
Well, the company went bankrupt.
Oh, you need more Tupperware?
Everything it's all gone. I must have given them away. Like when I'm after parties, I must be like scanning everything all out. I had 2 full sets, beautiful. The ones I brought your food in that people commented on. Thank you, Ma'am Mafia. And
well, you probably have some here. I'm sure you have some here with all the food you bring in.
No, I looked. I already took it home, so I need new Tupperware. But yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. So I'll be in Vegas. Joey will be there.
Oh, I'm going to go to see Jake Shane on Sunday.
Where?
In the city.
He's got a show?
Mm-hmm.
Fun. Where at?
I don't know. Let's look.
Very cool. Very, very cool. And we're going to be hopefully announcing a couple of
Why don't we show
shows.
our new poster we made?
We want to make sure that
live shows.
We want to make sure the tickets are live before we do a grand reveal.
We can't do a reveal of the photo shoot.
I think it's probably best to wait until the tickets are live, because then we'll spoil it.
Yeah, I think the tickets should be live when you post it.
But stand by. Let's just say we're gonna get very festive. Nana and Trish are gonna get very festive. I've had the worst gas for like 2 days.
Where now there's different types of gas. Explain it to me. Is it an upper respiratory gas? Is it agita, or is it like fart gas?
It's like powerful.
What?
Like
build up in your chest or your ass?
Low.
So you're farting it out, not burping it out.
Yes.
There's 2 different types of gas.
Yeah, I'm farting it out. I don't think I'll ever top the moment we had before, but there's been a couple moments this show where I've thought about just ripping ass into the microphone. But I guess I'll spare you. My brother's friend in college used to record all of his farts and then play it at parties on strung together on a USB.
You could
Yeah, it's the second cup. Nana does.
Nana never has a second cup at home.
Well, she's always on the run.
You know what that's from?
What? Folgers
Jim never has a second cup at home.
What is that?
Do you know what that's from? Vinny?
Sorry, I'm really distracted. Sorry.
What are you looking at on your phone?
Tyler, the Creator, has an album rollout. He's about to drop an album. It's the
And
greatest
you have to
day
make
of
a
my
hip hop
life.
announcement later?
This is the greatest day of my life.
Tyler the Creator? You like that, Queen?
He's my hero. I would
Tyler
die
the
for him.
Creator's gay.
I know. He's God to me.
Well,
I would die for him.
I'm starting to notice a trend.
Speaking of gay, were you on his couch the other night?
That was from a while ago when I was on his couch.
That was yesterday.
Was there a football game on yesterday? Why were you at his house?
We were just hanging.
I know, but there's not a sports game on?
This is from like a month ago. Oh!
More than a month ago. It was months ago.
Yeah, months ago. He helped me move a fucking
Table. Because I'm so strong.
Yeah, he moved. My little dainty ass couldn't move a piece
I
of
wondered
furniture.
what it was because I saw the decor from Jamali was not present. I thought you maybe taking it down or maybe
No.
maybe you had to sell it.
Jamal, maybe I had to sell it to make rent.
To get that floorboard installed, Mama.
Yes. You want to answer some listener questions?
I would love nothing more.
And we're going to set up for next week. We're going to have a voicemail, so you guys can call in and set up listener questions.
Can we play it over the loudspeaker so people can be on TV?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe could we set it up so that there's a Zoom, so people ask questions on Zoom?
They just have to submit videos in the email. Send me your email and then you
Yeah, that's probably be even
Like
better.
a video.
Yeah.
a video submission.
Yeah.
Video submissions.
We can
Oh,
do it,
how
too.
fun! So you guys can record yourself doing questions.
Yeah. We could do
I
that.
love that.
Then do we have to get because I know the Ma'am Mafia holidays are coming up. They're looking to sue. Are they they're getting sue happy. Are they gonna be able to sue us if they don't get a release from them saying we can use their picture?
They litigate, dear.
I think KFC Radio does something similar, so it should be fine.
But they have a lawyer.
Imagine that they send it in and then sue us for using it.
I would love it.
You're probably consenting to being on the show if you submit something, so I'm sure it's fine.
What are you consenting to, Vinny, today?
Tyler, the Creator, dropping his album. You guys don't understand. I'm having a pain. I hate having to sit
Is your
here.
pussy
I love
quivering?
you guys, but I hate having to sit here.
Is it?
I want to listen to it so bad.
Play it. Let's play a song.
No, I can't. We can't play it on the show.
He used to fuck Jaden Smith.
They were just saying that and joking.
I don't think they were, Van. I hate to burst your bubble, darling.
I mean, it's fine if he did. Like, I don't care. He could fuck me if he wants. I could care
What's
less.
taboo about that? Is
Nothing.
they
They were
different
just
ages?
they were just closeted queens.
Oh.
Would you bottom for Tyler?
If he asked me to, yeah.
You really would.
No, but I would think about it.
Would you be mad if he asked me to do a fashion collab line with him and not you?
I'd be mad at you if you didn't get me involved and that happened.
Oh, I'll get you involved. I'm sure Tyler would be just... Do you think Tyler likes guineas?
He
Thick
likes white
guineas?
guys.
He likes
does
light.
white guys.
Tyler likes light skins.
He likes white guys.
He likes white guys. Who's his
Yeah.
boyfriend? Dominic Fike.
He's dating
Nah.
Trish Sivan. I'm kidding.
No, he's not.
I didn't know who that was until I went back on that clip. Do you see that? If you've never seen the clip of us with the good guys, Good Children, he's talking about Troye Sivan. I'm like this.
His asshole is all over the internet. Troye Sivan.
Oh, speaking of assholes, and this is the other front door. Cooper Koch, who plays Eric Menendez, was on Watch What Happens Live, where I used to work. Shout out to you, Andy. He didn't know I was gay.
Yeah.
And he came. It was on everyone's mind. Did he have a prosthetic penis on when he did the backstroke in the shower scene with his prison lover, or
Reverse
not?
stroke.
And he did not have a prosthetic on. He has a big dick, and I went to go on Twitter. There's all different dick pics of him.
How is it? So that's his real dick, which I believe, but he has to fluff himself up in front of an entire crew and walk out there.
You never did a sex scene.
No.
You get yourself where you need to be, and it's and they limit the set. They limit the people on set, so it's not offensive or whatever. So if you have,
So he has a real natural boner while he walks out
it's
there.
a boner.
Seen one.
You go to Wilton Manors, to those sex clubs, and walk around with a beer bottle up your asshole.
Sure, facts. That is he had a hog on him though.
I think he's a shower, not a grower. So that thing that thing was soft is the same size as it is hard. It's like
Whatever we got to tell ourselves. It was not a melted candle.
No.
Melted candle. That's scarring.
Do you want to see?
Yeah. Stand up, turn around. Show me.
I exposed myself in the new ad campaign.
You do. You do.
We had to give some notes though. My concerns were there were certain things in the picture. Everyone's talking about lighting. I said mine were VPLs, visible panty lines.
Yeah.
Now my shapewear was showing.
Oh God. Yeah, we did
edit it out
for the stuff we have coming up. The shows.
Pat can't breathe. What is that?
Nothing. The shows you have coming up, Joey wrote back notes. Please provide me a more feminine figure.
Yeah, I wanted more of a shapely figure.
Vinny wrote back, how's your dick in this?
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to look muscular. He should be able to make me look muscular. Pippin? I look
No,
like a
you don't
fucking
have to change
freak.
it.
He said he's going to do it.
Okay, good.
I asked him
Mr.
last night.
Photoshop himself should be able to make me look like a fucking model.
I asked him last night.
But then when they get there and see you,
They're going to be disappointed.
like
I mean, they're going to be disappointed no matter what.
I'm wearing hip pads, so it's like they're going to get the true illusion.
That's facts. I could take some gear.
And I don't want to say anything because I am grateful, but I'm sure you've been reading the comments.
What?
My breasts are too small.
Your breasts?
My breastplate.
No, I know. I fucked up.
You got that? You went on the cheap. They're fine, but I think I can donate.
Those were not cheap.
I know. That's why I'm upset that you didn't order the ones I told you to.
You want low hanging.
I want low and I want a woman my age isn't gonna have a perky set. No, those nipples are 3 inches from each other.
Hop on Amazon, Vin. Let's get the Joey some
I
titties.
think we need to go right to. I think we need to go to an underground
somewhere.
A madam, like
we need to harvest them.
So who's been servicing the community for many moons?
Yeah,
an old yenta of some sort. A seam. What's it called? A craftsman of sorts. Yeah. We need to go.
Pull up Amazon. Let's see if we can get some low hanging H titties. Heavy breasts.
Breastplate.
Look up breastplate elderly.
No. I want to see. I want plump.
Okay, now we're. Oh.
No.
Honey.
These are anime titties. I need like the one the red looks good because they're spread apart more. See those?
Yeah.
Let me see what the biggest size they go up to.
Those are what I got.
No, I have a high neck.
You want a low?
What cup is it?
High.
A G cup?
Yeah, click G. Let's see what these.
I wanted H cup, but it's fine. Let me see.
Same thing. Give it a. What is up with the nipples?
No, these are not the ones.
Yeah, those are the same ones. Adjust your search.
Who could we ask?
Breastplate large. It's just large in a breastplate, which comes up. I mean, that was $69. That looks pretty good.
Oh, what are those? What are those? Go down. The stripes. You see them?
Oh yeah.
Cross dresser. It says right on it.
Joe, you want a pair of $400 tits?
That's what you get. What you pay for.
Click more the other pictures. Go
that's
through.
That's going to be on my headstone. That's what I need.
Oh my god. Z cups?
No, I don't want a Z cup, but I'll take like a P cup.
Are those? Go back to the sizing chart. I'd like to. Down. There you go. Leave it there.
Here we go. A Z cup is.
You're looking at a 5.9 inch titty. Suitable weight. Suitable height.
That's what I need.
Yeah, you need a Z. Not you have a 9 inches worth of tit hanging off the front of you. That's this.
Yeah, for my waist. I'm not going to Christmas tour unless I have them. My father will be there.
Add them to the card.
I can't show up not correct. What would Poppy say if it came in and my proportions were off?
That's facts.
He'd be so disappointed. You
got to come correct, I guess. I guess you're right. Listen, hand up. You're right. You got to come correct. Add them to the card, Finn.
And you know I'm doing a drag number.
I would love nothing more.
Can I have 2 dancers?
You can have, yeah.
Latino?
Next option.
No, those are the only kind I can have.
You want a stomp show?
No, I want zesty Latinos from Escuelita of Washington. I want 2 Washington Heights Vogue queens behind me for my performance of Christmas shoes.
Of Todrick Hall's Christmas shoes.
You ever hear Christmas shoes?
Oh yeah.
Mama wanna buy the a tribute to my late mother on the eve of her death.
It's gonna be fun. All right, here's
Vinny. Do you know what was good? You know what historical event was happening the night my mother passed?
You've said it before. It's
well, don't say it. I swear to God.
What?
And don't say it.
I'm not.
The Dyke March.
Yeah, oh, correct. Thank you.
You said it a million times.
I know the Crusaders were screaming. Oh, sorry. Ma'am Mafia has been screaming.
Should we quiz Vinny on knowledge about us?
Yeah.
I mean, I would hope if it's things you've talked about that I would know at this point.
What is my mother's name?
It's Phyllis.
That's a softball of a question.
What was my late mother's name?
You don't really say it much. I don't know.
For legal reasons, I can't. Do you think I should turn myself in for the murder of my mother? That's another thing. I don't know how we got on this topic, but before we answer the listener's question, I'm going to get to this. For instance,
Did you just tell me that you killed your mother?
is this mic on? Is the hot mic?
Okay, Robert.
No, but I was
Durst.
trying to frame Poppy for a while. But
That's just because you wanted access to the
no, but
the cutlery.
think about this. So, as someone who's involved in true crime, as I am, this is where we clip. This is a clip.
Live note.
This is my concern. If a person dies, like I have like so many people that I've known in my life that like, you know, older, like maybe they're 60 years old, just died in their sleep. Their husband was at work. They come home, their wife's dead.
Yep.
That is just, they don't do a toxicology report. They don't do any investigation. That's like, oh, she was 60, you know, a horrible freak accident. Oh, God bless the family. There's no investigation on that. How do we know that she wasn't poisoned? Like, what does it take? Like, when does it
Are you talking
become,
about your mother specifically?
Not my mother, and that could have been that. A nurse could have had a thing and poisoned her. Like, but
Think
like,
about
how come every death is not investigated?
I don't know.
Like,
Think about how many people who get away with murder. Like how many people. I think it would be easy. I'm going to
Like,
say
unless
this.
you're-
I'm not
unless you're
admitting to a murder,
newsworthy-
but it'll be easy to commit a murder. I think.
A murder or like not like a killing. Yes. No, like a slaying.
A
No, like a
stomping.
poisoning is like easy. Wouldn't you think
I
that's
think poisoning is hard because then it's in the body if they do a toxicology.
But then there's blood. There's blood everywhere, and then where do you put the dead body? You have to hide the body.
How would you poison?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like if that's
Ricin?
whatever it is, or something. If they're allergic to something, give them like what they're allergic to.
Vinny, how have you tried to poison us in the past?
What I'm saying is, how come when is a death need to be investigated?
I think when it's
There's
suspicious.
like-
When it's suspicious.
But like, it's not suspicious if like. So if a man wants to kill his wife, they're not going to test her blood of like what was in her system. I mean, maybe they will, but like it's up to the husband to press charges. The state's not going to come in if she was poisoned and like arrest.
Yeah,
trying to find the person.
if you're
Are they
good at it, they're not going to fucking investigate it. Like if
But
there's
you know what I'm
if there's a
saying?
red flag, your murder's going to get investigated. Like
Well,
if one of us
like,
were to,
like
if
your
one
neighbor,
of us
if they
were
find
to
your
be
neighbor
murdered,
dead, if they find your neighbor dead, God, I'm not wishing anything on you.
No, we love.
But if like she was passed, you'd be after what we just said. You'd be a
I would
person
be
of interest.
suspect number what? You know what's going to happen? You're probably going to go kill her and frame my ass.
There we go.
Okay, couple listener questions. What is your biggest pet peeve when it comes to a romantic partner? Any big turnoffs? Want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's when you go through their phone and you find out that they have been doing things that they shouldn't have been doing. That's a pet peeve.
I think a pet peeve of mine.
Lack of communication. That's what I'm trying to say. Go on.
I think my pet peeve is something different, and it's not just with a boyfriend; it could be with anyone. Lack of
Lessness.
lack of self
Pleasure.
motivation, or like if you don't have like a goal or motivation, or you're not like working towards something, or like doing something to like having like a goal or have some some aspirations.
Yeah, you have to be
I need someone aspirational.
motivated.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurial. You have to have goals. You have to aspire. I like
That's something that's a non-negotiable for me. I think it's just a turn off. It's a pet peeve. It's just something that bothers me if someone's not if someone's not have a goal, or they're not working towards something, or always wanting to better, always want to constantly, never sides down, like always sides up, like just keep going up and up and up.
Yep. Got to be motivated. Let's see. In that similar vein, best date night spot in NYC. God. People ask.
I don't know. I haven't been on dates.
Yeah, people ask all the time when they comment, where do I go? What do I eat? Honestly, I just like walk out of my apartment and there's so much stuff around. You go left, you go right. If there's a restaurant that's really popping off, like Little Charlie or whatever that place where Taylor Swift went. Like if there's a place that's really popping off, I'll try and check that out. But other than that, best date night spot? Where did I go with the guy who had bad breath? Remember? It's way over on the west side, like past Hudson. That was a good date night spot. I can't remember. Jane, maybe? I just don't like going to places where I know it's a date night spot. For me, I'd rather just go to like a dive bar. But that's immature. I gotta not do that. Apparently.
Yeah, I really don't. I'm not going to steer you wrong. I really don't know. I don't go to date spots.
What is your favorite and least favorite thing about each other? Did you write that?
My favorite thing about you is you're self-aware and you know that you're
Here we go.
a mess. What about me?
You didn't answer. You started to answer.
I don't think people like have those things. Do you have a favorite worst thing about? I don't have a favorite worst thing about everyone.
I think we have things we admire about each other and things that piss each other off about each other.
What are yours?
No. You answer first. The ball's in your court.
I mean, the annoyance part is probably like, they can't just pick one.
Yeah, no. It's an overall the overall personality.
Yeah, I mean, there's many things I can't stand about you, but there's also one thing that you can stand about you are, I think when provoked, you can be funny.
Oh, thank you. Okay. I think one of my least favorite things about Joey is his inability to give a compliment. And oh God, the list goes on and on.
No, the best.
Huh?
And the best.
The best.
Your favorite thing.
Oh.
My gender dysphoria?
Oh God, took the words right out of my mouth. Your gender dysphoria? No, Joey's funny. Joey's funny. And I know that deep in his core, hidden behind that fucking black dead heart of his,
chilly little heart,
I know that deep down, he's a good person. Just despite the evil that rears its ugly head sometimes, I know that Nana does know that he's a.
Remember when I used to reply K?
Person. We used to what?
When I used to reply K.
What's that?
Just like instead of.
Oh yeah. Okay,
next question.
Next question. Credit to us for actually answering that. Are eyebrow piercings white trash? What other piercings are and are not white trash?
I think all piercings are white trash. Except earlobe piercings.
Don't you have like 10 earlobe piercings?
I do.
Yeah, eyebrow piercings, trash. Septum piercing, trash. Lip piercing, goth.
I mean, they're all different things depending on what you think. I don't think it's white trash. I just think it's like at a certain time, if it's not completing your look, like there's piercings if it goes with your aesthetic and your look,
right?
Do them. But I think it comes to a certain time when it becomes white trash if it's like uncalled for. Like if you're like, not serving looks at all. It's just,
you ever see the studs that they have their cheeks pierced?
Yeah, I think trash. If it goes with your look, do as many piercings as you want. But I think if it's when it looks off and like out of place, that's when it becomes white trash.
Don't make it your personality. My ex ended things because she's unavailable emotionally. How do you deal with that? What did your mother always say? The best way to get over someone?
No, she said the vagina self-cleaning.
Oh.
It's not. That's a them problem, not a you problem.
Yeah, it's different.
Don't blame yourself. It's not. That's on them.
It's very difficult to deal with. But again, not you. Trish, will you be my girlfriend? That's from a man named Logan. Sure. When are you coming out to St. Pete or Tampa?
Is it still there?
Yeah, I was going to say, not anytime soon. Famously, that's one of the most fun I've ever had after a live show. It was fantastic.
We didn't have a lot. There was no
like
show to have a live. There were 7 people there.
7 people there.
Where did we go?
We went to the gay bar, the Gay Riviera.
Oh, yeah.
Not a question, but can we get some Nana and Trish baby pics segment one day? Sure.
Oh, I have tons.
We can do that. Have Nana and Trish watch the Aaron Hernandez docuseries on Hulu/FX? I need thoughts. I have not watched.
Not the new one, but I'll get rock hard if I watch it.
I'm not going to watch it. I think it's brutal. I've seen it. I know how the story ends. Should I let an Italian fly me to NYC from California to fuck? She wants to be flown in by an Italian man in New York to get that pussy pounded out. Should she do it?
Wait, give me the geography again. He's from Italy, and he's
Italian. He lives in New York. She lives in California. They've apparently been talking. He said, "Can I fly out? Is fly out culture okay?
Fly to Italy or fly to New York?
New York.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, I mean, I wouldn't.
That's
I would
sketchy.
Get your own hotel room and make sure, like,
Actually, I was trying to fly out the Nashville guy, so I guess it's not sketchy.
But you already met him, though.
Yeah, that's true. We fornicated on the first night. Do you toot in front of your significant other?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Does he toot in front of you?
Yeah.
Vin, do you toot in front of your significant other?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
She does as well?
She will.
Is it true that when a girl farts, sometimes it rolls up the front of the pussy and feels good?
I would hope so.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
If you're sitting on it, probably.
That's the thing.
Now I'm going to think about that when she farts.
That's the thing. If money wasn't a factor, what would you do with your time?
Me?
Yeah. Both of us.
I mean,
money wasn't a factor.
What would I do at the time? I wouldn't work, obviously. I would just.
You would home make.
I would just luxuriate and decorate, and I would build homes. I would design. I would travel. I would, do everything. luxurious. I would, pamper myself. I would start a GoFundMe
For
the less fortunate that can't afford throw pillows.
How should I answer a text that someone can't come to my wedding next week?
Why are they getting kicked out?
No, she said, how should I answer a text that someone can't come to my wedding? So someone sent me a text, they can't go next week.
All right, girl.
Who fucking cares?
One less person to feed.
Yeah, I think send to be like, looking forward to the gift then, haha, as a joke. You probably already paid for their plate. One less person to feed. I don't think it's bad to say no to a wedding.
I know like some weddings are like you have to like have a certain amount of people, but it's like, hopefully they'll just send a gift to cover their plate even if they didn't come. But if they don't, it's like, it's a risk you take when you're throwing a big event.
Yeah. This is a great one. Do I, female, let my bisexual husband hook up with a professional baseball player? We are open. Eyes emoji. Yes.
I mean, does the professional
send me a video?
But is a professional baseball player bisexual? It has to be, right?
It has to be.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? If you're open to play, it doesn't matter if he's a baseball player or not. If you're open to fine with your husband hooking up with a guy in front of you and he's bisexual, it doesn't matter what their profession is. But I would do it. Yeah, definitely do it.
I want to know who this baseball player is. Oh, Taylor Weaver from the Yankees. Good Lord. He came up on my TikTok.
I only have eyes for one sports player.
This fucking guy, Taylor Weaver Luke Weaver? This guy, Luke Weaver, can get it.
He looks like Woody from fucking Toy Story.
I mean,
girl,
he's so cute. No, you have to see his TikToks, his answers. He's so flirty with the camera. Oh, my God.
Well, you know what? I'm so excited that there's someone for everyone. You know what I mean? Like, he's not my type. You know who I like? There's a young, hot little Manning on the horizon.
Ugh, Arch Manning.
Yeah, he's hot.
He's got a big dumb Manning head.
I love the Mannings.
The Mannings are great. I do love the Mannings. I hated the Mannings growing up, but now I don't mind them because we don't have to play them anymore.
There's a good chance I might hang out with Gronk tonight.
You?
Yeah.
Gronk is going to be... Oh, because Camille is friends with Remy. Got it. What's the best gift to buy... What's the best gift for brother to buy sister for her birthday?
I think a gag gift is funniest. Like something like, so to like fuck with her, like, like a gag. Yeah. Something like of like a... calling her fat, getting like a triple X size dress, or I don't know, something. I think it's keeping it light, unless you're like,
you want to go to lingerie, something sexy.
Yeah,
I got my sister a paintball gun one year because I really wanted a paintball gun, and then me and my brother were like, "Well, if you have it, you have to know how to get shot with it." And she was like, "No." That was a great gift to give. What unresolved childhood trauma do I have that I'm in love with Pat, an openly gay man? This is from a woman. Shelby, I'll let you take that one. She has trauma.
It's something very deep, very dark.
Yes,
I have to say
dark.
something very dark.
Yes. What to wear for a retail job interview?
Depends on where it is. I would ask.
I mean, if you're working at Panera, you got to dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
I mean, if it's a retail job, depending on what it is, I mean, you don't want to. It depends on what it is. If it's a stylish, like a fancy clothing store, you're going to want to dress stylish. And, something that you would wear similar to what you would wear to work. I mean, not obviously the uniform, but I would emulate what you're doing. But if it's like, if it's like a food, like a restaurant, just clean. Just make sure you're presentable, clean, professional looking. Don't come in with a low cut top. Don't put your titties out. If you have tons of like piercings and tattoos, like clean it up. Just be professional. Whatever it is. I mean, it just you can simple colors, dark colors.
Yeah, don't wear something
modest.
Gonna turn off the interviewer, or like something that doesn't match up with the company that you're going for. Their values.
Don't wear like a 3-piece suit,
right?
If
like
you're not
Step Brothers in the thing. How do you go about telling a family member they are overweight and it is concerning?
Is this from Poppy?
This is from Poppy. I think there's two ways you can do it. The one, which is kind of a coward's way to do it, is you can make like a little comment, like if they're eating or something. Irish families do this. Like an Irish family, like if someone is eating a lot at dinner, they won't be like, "Don't eat any more mashed potatoes, fat ass." They'll be like, "Oh, another scoop of mashed potatoes, huh?" Like that's a way.
I think if you go in and not about has nothing to do with the appearance of them. So like, so you're not hitting on their appearance. It's about worrying about their health. I think go with the approach of worrying about their health and getting healthy, and whatever happens to the body happens to the body. But it's like, don't go in saying that you're fat and you need to lose weight because you're it looks ugly. It's just do it because for health.
Yeah, I think you, like Joey said. And then the other way is you just frame it for health.
Cholesterol.
Hey,
problems,
or say, hey, we should take a workout class.
Or whatever problems they're having. Like you can say like, oh, that's due to health. Like you did, like how you bullied me with my snoring. And now I don't snore anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You got the CPAP.
No, I don't. I didn't pay for it.
Are you queens coming to Chicago? Yes. Go to mocktail/drink if not drinking when out socializing.
Oh, love it.
Soda water with a lime. What's yours?
Mine is a double kettle and soda. I'm joking. I like doing like seltzers with a splash of something else in it. But like don't just do like cranberry. You can do like a grapefruit juice or look on the cocktail menu, whatever, like I did the other time. There's a passion fruit puree. Look on their cocktail menus and look what zesty ingredients they have on their cocktail menu. And then you could either ask for it virgin, but like I would just like take that ingredient and mix it with club soda with like a lime, like I did with passion fruit. I've done it with guava before. It's also a good trick to do when you don't want like a full sweet cocktail, but you want your vodka soda to be like a little bit more interesting. You can add a splash of whatever flair puree they have on the bar on their speed bar.
What's the biggest mistake women in their 40s make with regards to dressing/face/looks?
I didn't hear that.
Biggest mistake women in their 40s make in terms of dressing, face, looks.
I don't think it's anything to do with your age. I think it's just any time, like whatever is making you feel the most confident. I mean, the mistake would be like doing something that used to work before and not evolving with the times. I think women like. When I was a makeup artist for many years, I always found like these women be stuck on their ways, like women in their like 50s, whatever. They would only want to wear like, for instance, like blue eyeliner. They could never shake the blue eyeliner. And I was like, why? It's like, it's because women, when they looked and felt their prettiest, that's what they said. Well, they never want to change that because it worked then, and that's what they used when they felt their prettiest. But that's what you used because you were 20 years old. That's right. So they tried to say, if I keep using it, I'm still going to look like that. That's the one thing you have to do. You have to evolve with the times.
People are stuck. That actually goes into this next question. Why is there so much toxicity in the gay community? And
is there?
I don't know. I guess
we're not in the gay community.
I am. I would say this, bringing it back to when women feel like the most pretty and whatever, and that's where they're stuck. I think for a lot of gay guys, there's Peter Pan syndrome, which is why you have a lot of older gay guys who don't really grow up. They still go party. Their life is kind of stuck in this late 20s.
They still wear puka shells.
Yeah, mid-late 20s like party era. Because that's when they felt the most comfortable. That's when they came out. That's when life was the most exciting. So that's where they stay. Boom. Got that. And the final question is, so in terms of why is there so much toxicity, you got to hang out with people who aren't toxic, babe. Woman, how old is too old? I'm 22 female talking to a 28 male and want to know if the age gap is too big. I do not think that age gap is too big. I think the older you get, the older both of you get, the younger the gap becomes, like, essentially. 22 and 28 I think is fine if you're out of college. Make sure the guy's not a creep. Make sure he has his shit together. If he's hanging around his parents' house with nothing going on, he's trying to date a 22-year-old, that's a red flag. But if he has a good job, he has friends, that's a big one. If the women in his life like him, that's a big one. Then he's fine. Trust your gut though. Your gut knows all.
Was that a read, Momo?
No, that was not a read. Do y'all want to be my son's godfathers?
No.
Sure.
I'm okay, thank you.
Okay. Well, this has been lovely. Vinny, I hope you're, how's the Tyler, the Creator stuff going?
I'm dying inside.
Are you erect under the table?
I might be, yeah.
Good Lord.
So I haven't listened to you guys in 20 minutes.
Well, I hope you have a lovely weekend. I hope you enjoy your fall harvest.
I hope you enjoy your bull riding commentary.
I'll be in Vegas, ripping it up, having a good time, turning back the clock. And that's what I hope everyone at all the Ma'am Mafia does this weekend.
Yes, ladies, chin up, have panties down, and have a good old fall kiki.